Welcome. Let's start our class 7th NCERT, the second chapter, which is nutrition in animals. In the previous chapter, we learned about the nutrition in plants. In this lesson, we learned about the autotrophs and the heterotrophs. Auto means self, trophs means nourishment, and heterotrophs means hetero means other, trophs means nourishment. So autotrophs, the organisms who prepare food by themselves are called as autotrophs, and the organisms who depends upon the other organisms for food are called as heterotrophs. And we also learned about the carnivorous animals. Carnivorous animals are the flesh-eating animals, and you have the herbivorous animals. Herbivorous animals and omnivorous animals. So what are the carnivorous animals? So the animals which eats only flesh. So flesh eating animals are called as the carnivorous animals. So the flesh eating animals are the lion and the tiger are the best examples for the carnivorous animals. And the second one you have is the herbivorous animals. So herbivores, you have the organisms which eat or else which depends upon the plants for food are called as the herbivorous animals. So the best examples for the herbivorous animals are you have the goat, buffalo, and the sheep. All these animals are the herbivorous animals. And next, omnivorous animals. So these omnivorous animals, they eat both plants and animals. So the best example for the omnivorous animals are we, the humans. We are the omnivorous animals because we eat both plants as well as animals. And now, in this lesson, let's learn about the digestive system. So, you have the animals. The animals directly or indirectly depends upon the plants. Let's see, first of all, I have a lion. So, this lion depends upon the deer for food, for the survival. So, this lion depends upon the deer and this deer depends upon the plants. Okay? So, here you have, so every organism who exists, every organism, they directly or indirectly, they depends upon the plants. For example, so this lion indirectly, it depends upon the plants, but the lion which is there, it indirectly depends upon the plants, but the deer, so this deer directly depends upon the plants. Okay, so this lion indirectly depends upon the plants, but the deer directly depends upon the plants. So every animals directly or else indirectly they depend upon the plants. Is it clear? Understood? Yeah. And now let's go for the next one, which is the digestive system. So first of all, let's learn what is digestive system. Come on. What is digestive system? The breakdown of the complex substance into the simpler ones are called as digestive system. Let's write down here. We have the complex substance like this. So the complex substance. So these complex substance, the breakdown, you have the breakdown. Substance breaks into the simpler substances. So these complex substances breaks into the simpler substances is called as digestion. Understood, my dear friends? Okay, the breakdown of complex substances into the simpler ones are called as digestion. And now, let's see different types of animals, they take different modes of nutrition. Let's say different types of animals that take different modes of nutrition. For example, we have bee. So this bee suck nectar from the plants. Okay, so the mode of nutrition for the bee is sucking, or else taking the nectar from the plants. And the second one, you have the infant. So this infant, so the mode of nutrition for the infant is milk of his or her mothers. So the mode of nutrition for the infant is taking milk from their mothers. And the next one, you have the snakes. So their prey, their smaller prey are animals. Okay, so they feed upon the small animals. Those are presented around them, like frog, lizard. They grab it and they eat it. So the snakes which are there, they go to this slither like this and they eat the frogs and the lizards which are there. So the smaller animals are the nutrition for the snake. And you have the fishes. So what is the mode of nutrition for the fishes? You have water where it floats. So on the floating water, you have some small, tiny food particles which are there, which are floating on the water. So what happened here is the fishes which are going here and there, like this, they go up and they grab the food and they eat it. So this is how the mode of nutrition of the food is in the aquatic animals. Is like the water, on the floating water, you have some tiny food particles which are presented. They go and they grab it and they eat it. So we the humans, we also have the different modes of nutrition compared to all these animals. Okay, so bees take nectar from the plants. Infant, it drinks milk from the mother. Snake eats animals for their prey. And next, fishes, they eat some small tiny particles of food for the survival of them. And now let's go for next one, which is the digestive system. We know you have some parts. So the digestive system includes so many parts in it. So the parts of the digestive system, that is write down on the board. So the first one is buccal cavity. So the first one is buccal cavity. The digestion starts in the buccal cavity. The digestion starts in the mouth. And the second one you have is the food pipe or the esophagus. Second one is the food pipe or the esophagus. We can also call as esophagus. And the third one you have is the stomach. And the fourth one, small intestine. Note down all the parts of the digestive system, my dear friends. Small intestine. And the fifth one is large intestine. The sixth one, which is rectum. And the last part is anus. Yeah. So we have all these parts. All these parts includes our digestive system. So you have, first of all, you have the buccal cavity, food pipe or the esophagus. Next, the third one is the stomach, the food, and the next one is small intestine, large intestine, rectum, and the anus. So here you have the process. So the food first enters into the buccal cavity and through the food pipe and through the stomach to the small intestine, large intestine, rectum. At last, it's the vestige, the facial matter of the vestige which comes out from the anus. So this is how the system works. Now the glands, you have some glands like salivary glands, pancreas, liver, gallbladder, all the glands and the parts of the digestive system together form the digestive tract or else the alimentary canal. Understood, my dear friends? So along with the glands and all these parts of the body together form the alimentary canal or else the digestive system. And now let's learn the one by one part of our body very clearly. First of all, I have a model here for you. So here is the buccal cavity where you had. So first of all the digestion starts in the mouth. So the food is taken into the buccal cavity, and here you have the food pipe. Okay, yeah. Here you have the food pipe. Yeah, and here you have the food pipe, and this is the stomach, and it enters into the stomach. So the food pipe connects to the stomach and it enters into the small intestine. So this cream colored part is called as small intestine, and so this, after entering into the small intestine, it further goes into the large intestine, which is brown in color. So this is the large intestine, and again it enters into the rectum, and through the anus you have the vestige which comes out of the body. So this is the parts of the food digestive system tract. And now let's start. Let's learn about the teeth. So the teeth, each and every teeth in our jaw, it plays a different role. It has a different appearance as well as it plays a different role. Let's say I have a model of a skeleton here, and now this skeleton has some teeth in this one, but you have the different types of teeth. So the teeth are, first of all, you have incisors, and the second one is canis, and the third one is premolars. And at last you have molars. So these are the teeth. So first of all you have incisors, canis, premolars and the molars. So the front four teeth here are called as incisors. So you can see the front four teeth for this model. So these front four teeth are called as incisors. How many incisors we have in one jaw? So one jaw consists 4 incisors. We have 4 incisors, and you can see the sharp teeth on the edge of on the here and right at here. Okay, so this teeth and this teeth, so the edge teeth which is really sharp is called as the caries. So you have two caries, and the premolars. Here the premolars presents at this region. Okay, at this region you have the premolars and the molars. You can see here very clearly that. So you can see the premolars of this model. So you have 4 premolars in the jaw. At here you have 2, and here you have 2. So totally you have 4. So how many premolars do we have? 4 premolars and 6 molars. Okay. So these are the teeth which are presented inside our jaw. So first of all you have the incisors, you have caries, the very sharp teeth here and here, and at this region you have the molars and the premolars like this here. So you can see the small teeth, right? So these are molars and the premolars. And now each set of teeth, so incisors have different function to make, and the caries also has different function. So first of all, let's see, the incisors helps to bite the food. So bite, it's nothing but bite the food. Let's say if we have an apple, we take and we bite the apple, but we not grind the apple with our front 4 teeth, right? We will not, we will not grind the apple. It's just eating like this. No, we will not do like this. We will let the piece of apple go here, and now we will try to grind it. But the incisors helps to bite the food, and you have the caries. Caries helps to tear the food. Molars and the premolars, they together try to grind the food. Okay, here you have, so the incisors helps to bite the food, caries helps to tear the food, and you have the molars and the premolars which are there, they helps to grind the food. And now you have the milk teeth and the permanent teeth. I think you people know what is milk teeth and the permanent teeth. Let me make it clear. So first of all, the age from 6 to 9 years old. So at this particular age, you have you might think that when you are really small, when you are really kids, the teeth which are there, they grow and they falls down. When I was kid, I hope that I used to think that even my teeth which are there, they grow, and after 2 to 3 weeks they again falls down, and again I have a new teeth which is growing there. But that when I was kid, but not now, but when I was kid. But yeah, so 6 to 9 years old, at this region, at this period, you have the milk teeth. So the teeth which grow and again when they falls down, so that teeth are called as the milk teeth. Okay, milk teeth. Okay, at this age you have mostly the milk teeth, and the next one you have from the 9 years and through the adults, when you grow adults, and to the old age. Okay, and the second set of the teeth will be growing after 9 years old. You have the second set of the teeth which comes off. So the second set of the teeth are called as permanent teeth. So you have milk teeth and permanent . So the milk teeth and the permanent teeth, milk teeth and the permanent teeth. So the second set of teeth where grows after 9 years old. So those teeth, that type of teeth are called as permanent teeth. And this permanent teeth may last when you grow old, or else this permanent teeth may fall because of some tooth decay or else some toothaches. And also when your life lasts, you have the teeth also, the permanent teeth also will last. So this is how we learned about milk teeth and the permanent teeth between the age of 6 to 9 years old. And now let's go for the next one, which is the tooth decay process. So we know the teeth. So the tooth decay process is like, when if you don't brush your teeth, or else if you will not clean your mouth, what happens here is the leftover food which is there in the teeth. So let's say, let me draw a teeth diagram roughly. So this is the teeth, imagine, and now here you have the leftover food and here you have the another teeth which grows. Okay, so yeah, so this is the leftover food in the teeth. So if you not clean your if you will not clean your teeth, or else if you not wash your mouth, what happens here is the leftover food which is there, the bad bacteria forms in between your teeth, and what happens here is this bad bacteria helps to break down the food into sugars, and this bacteria releases some acids. This bacteria releases some acids. So this acids helps to decay your tooth. Okay, these acids which are there, they try to somehow break the teeth and they try to damage the teeth. So then at that situation you have extreme toothaches where you get, or else you have the extreme tooth losses will also happens. So the food you should avoid for the tooth decay is chocolates, sweets, ice creams, soft drinks are the major culprits of the tooth decaying process. Understood, my dear friends? So you should get up early and brush your teeth every day, and you should maintain a hygienic situation around you as well as in your body. And now let's go for the next one, which is the mouth. So before going to the tongue,